And good morning, peeps. Let's get this going. Let's start our collecting our comments. I have faith in you guys. we do this enough times, it will happen. And the ticker is going. So if you're making comments, put that hashtag peeps with the exclamation point at the end. I think it's got to be all of the above when we go to do that. All righty, and we're gonna switch out. That's still rolling, by the way, even though you don't see it on the screen. It's going on my other screen. But we're gonna switch out to today's. Seth Godin is in the house. Let me go down here, and StreamYard just rolled out some things so I can make the display a little bit more custom. I just haven't tried that out yet. I was busy. I'm still busy setting things up, right? This is still the early days. As I say, it takes I keep thinking about it like birthing a baby, right? It's almost 9 months that it takes to get these channels up and really functioning. And we have been doing this podcast for almost 2 months this week, but we started on a different channel. We started on the Startlingly True channel. So because we did that kind of in between thing, it's like transplanting a plant. It takes a minute to get us back to where we're on the right track. People know how to find us. The Google algorithm is not totally confused, and all that stuff. It just takes time. Good things take time, especially if you have ambitious goals. And my goals are ambitious in one sense and totally not in another. Very pedestrian in another. As far as personal goals, my goal forever has been, I mean, this is my dream as a little kid, make $100 a day, right? Just clear $100 a day. And I don't necessarily think, I think it's going to take a while for us to do that on like Google ads. If there was a way to opt out of Google ads, I would, because I don't have that much faith in that particular stream of whatever. But you can't. So you can just kind of mitigate it. So once we hit that level, in fact, before we even hit that level, I've been told that they're running ads on these, but we don't get any, we don't get nothing for it, except what we do get. And this is what I want to tell people is we get this amazing platform. It's free. This is incredible. We live in incredible times. This is a way for us to connect with each other and connect our weirdness thoughts with each other from all around the world. I mean, this is like so cool. And I can schedule it every weekday for 10 minutes. How cool is that? And today we're looking at Seth Godin. Your art is what you do when no one can tell you exactly how to do it. Your art is the act of taking personal responsibility, challenging the status quo, and changing people. And when I say my ambition, I've got ambitions, those are the kind of ambitions that I'm talking about. This is an act of personal responsibility for me. I made a commitment to you guys that I'm going to be showing up 5 days a week at 10 o'clock my time for 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep it at that 10-minute mark, not under, not over. So far, what else is new? I sneak a little bit over here and there, but it's mostly technical difficulties. I'm really trying to be responsible with your attention and challenging the status quo. Just the act of doing this is a challenge to the status quo. The fact that we can connect with each other the way we're connecting with each other, we really don't need a whole lot of permission. All you need is a smartphone and a Wi-Fi connection of some sort, right? You don't even have to have a smartphone. You can have whatever device that you can hook up to the interwebs and tune this in. And now, because of the changes Google's made since even in the short time we've been doing this, now you can also tune in on Google Music. This is a podcast, so you don't even have to see me in real life. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to the headphones, is because when you do the podcast, It's the sound quality that matters much more than the visual. But we're on the YouTubes too, so the visual counts. And as I said, we're still setting stuff up, and I've got different cameras that I don't have set up yet, and I've got all kinds of things. But that's more for my other channels. For this podcast here, it's mostly what we've got is just fine, and that's why I wanted to roll out with this first. Keep me accountable. Keep me at that 10. Keep me on schedule. And keep us challenging the status quo by reading from authors and thinkers and leaders and ordinary people like you and me, who are challenging the status quo with their thoughts that they think, so we can think them too. And this is interactional, so you can come on and be a guest, you can be a co-host, and for me, the most important thing is you can come on into the comments, because then I can make it totally interactive and bring your comments up if you so wish. If you don't, just say, not to, and I won't put it up there. But that's one of the, I mean, to me, that is magic, right? That again, it brings me back to my childhood when Miss Judy in Romper Room, right? And her magic mirror. This is the magic mirror for real. She couldn't see us. She was just pretending, but we can see each other now. This is amazing. So we're broadcasting out there, so anybody can come on in, and yet we can connect. It can be a two-way street, which is just astonishing to me. And I know we'll get there. We will get there. It's just a matter of time. And then changing people. And that's what we do. When we do this, when we have these interactions, we change people. We change the world. One little drop at a time, we change the world. There's a reason why I've got that I did these icons like ages ago, like seven years ago. I did the thumbnails. I'm repurposing them. I recreated the template, so now we can go even further. But I've already got it loaded up into folders that are months ahead of time. So I'm not quitting anytime soon. I will hit that 8-month mark and beyond. So we are getting there, because I believe in change. I believe in challenging the status quo, because we can do better. I believe in personal responsibility, and this is me showing up, and I hope you guys show up too. And I hope you show up to not just out of responsibility, but out of delight, out of connection, right? Because we have so many things to talk about, right? We have so much that we need to discuss. And we have we have so much that we need to discuss, some important things. And I have some of that on the other channels too, because I want to really keep this one short and sweet and have some coffee and connect. And this was initially done as a writer's prompt. And I invite you, writers and non-writers, to use these quotes as prompts for conversation or for writing, and or both. That's what this is meant to do. It's an invitation. And I'm going to be heading up a writers. It's a writers group for a friend of mine who is a marvelous writer and editor, and I'm just babysitting her group to a certain extent for the summer while she's not necessarily always there. And so I'm hoping to encourage some of those folks to come on and play along and get into the comments too, because they've been doing some marvelous writing, and they await her prompts every week. And I'm like, well, come and play over here too. I'm all about supporting her and her work and what she's doing, and I want that totally. I'm very protective of her space with that, but I would also encourage anybody else to come on and share your thoughts, share your words, and share your coffee, right? And with that, we are. My glasses are fogged over, but I believe we're out of time. Yes, we are. I can see it right now. Better in the. I was looking over at the small one, but we're over in the red, and we are now at 10:10. So that's it, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day.